April of 2015, 6am went on our first headlining tour that we've ever done, and it was really the first time we performed together live in several years. It was an incredible experience because what it did is it turned us into a live band, and it turned us into a real band. We immediately started writing songs. We immediately could not wait to get back into the studio and start creating new music. And so the tour really was kind of the catalyst for us starting this new phase of what 6am is going to be, which is a real band.
It's weird, like for me, when I did this last tour, I actually found myself falling back in love with music, being re-inspired by the very songs that we all three wrote.
So we've written 24 songs already. Most are pretty much finished, and we're continuing to write. We're writing faster than we've ever written. I feel like this is the most creative I've felt in a very long time.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
We're continuing to write. We've decided that we want to do a double album, but we don't want anybody to think that just because we have that much music, like the second album is going to be leftover. We literally are writing two separate albums.
Yeah.
They're going to come out at two different times, like probably a few months apart. And we're continuing to write. I'm imagining at the end of this process, we'll probably have over 30 songs.
I think we will. Yeah, the vibe of this new record, it's going to be pushing the limits once again for 6am. We've always, explored new territory on every record, but I think this one is heavily influenced by our tour that we just came off of, and just playing in front of fans and capturing that energy and really expanding on that energy. So I'm gonna say it's a much heavier record. I think that it's also going to be even more experimental at certain points. But I think that's we've grown to expect that of ourselves.
Yeah.
We are always going to push ourselves musically into places that may be a little bit uncomfortable. But the overall feel of this record is going to be very, very heavy.
So both records will come out in 2016.
Yeah.
And I don't see that slowing down for us, to be honest with you. I mean, we want to get out and tour and take it to the people and get another record, in the barrel and shoot that off too, probably in late 17. We're just going to keep going.
I remember the last show we played, looking out, and we've all played a lot of concerts. I've never seen a room, the crowd, literally all in tears because they didn't know if they were ever going to see us play live again.
Yeah.
And
We didn't want to leave the stage.
right,
No, we did.
It was so
okay, guys,
emotional.
let's go.
But that's when I realized how truly connected we are with this audience.
Yeah. 2016 is going to be, I think, a real turning point for 6am because we have this incredible new music coming out, and we are finally planning a world tour. We're finally planning on taking this music out and playing it for people live.
We're planning a 2-year tour right off the top, so that's going to be exciting. We're going to play everything from, Heroin Diaries all the way up to these new 2 albums that we're doing.
I think this is just us taking it to the next level.
So buy new speakers because we're going to wear them out.